Hello everyone, I'm doing an update. I've been waiting for a specific reason, which is just on this side of the camera, going more this way, in front of that boxcar. I was waiting for it to arrive before doing this update because I didn't know if it would show up or not, because there was a postage strike going on, so the mail was still coming weirdly enough, but I don't know how it's working. I'm not following it. Okay, in engine-wise, I've gotten 3 new engines, but I'm going to show one of them at the very end. First off, it's this Hornby King Class Great Western. Runs good. It saw one time at our club's open house, and the only complaint we had there for me was this should be painted. I have 2 in this paint, 2 in that paint. I don't need to paint that into either or. Next up, I bought this mainly for parts use, and then realized what could happen with it. This is a UP 484 from Bachmann. Motor is fully cooked. It won't take any power. The headlight will turn on. That's it. It won't move an inch under its own power. And to show how free moving that motor is, this isn't sitting on rails, so there's no power going to it or anything. As you can clearly see, it's just sitting on the wood with its Vanderbilt. So I'm going to send it back to Bachmann at some point with this SD45, because I've been working on this one, and when I put it on the tracks, it shorts. With that one, I've just been cleaning it. I'm not taking it apart because I'm pretty much warranty stuff, or their work will go, my work will go out the window, and they'll just say you have to buy a new one if they know it's compliant with this. The other new stuff, I've got quite a bit of rolling stock now, as this Delaware and Hudson will bring out bit by bit. First up, Great Northern flat car with 4 trucks for heavy duty. And next up, I'm just going to let it move. Rivarossi Via cars, metal wheels, the baggage and RPO, and 5 coaches with interiors. I don't know if it's not going to show up well. Well, this one it might. Yeah, there. You can see the seats inside. They're not lit, and they don't weigh a lot. This is why I'm not going to go full out with them. I need to change the couplers on them at some point. And we have the antenna on the roof of this one with the smokestacks. One was busted off, so me and a friend manipulated something to work. Next up is this Walters New York Central Pullman. It's for the 21st Century Limited, and it's in the paint style from 1938. I bought it off a club member because he didn't need it, and it works with my museum train because it's starting up pretty much to be all Walters cars, except for the 2 Rivarossis there, the UP and the SP. Next up, a 50-foot New York Central boxcar. Just going to move the Via train up a bit more. Oh, I also picked up these for a friend on YouTube. They are now completely surplus to me, so I decided to see if he still needs them, because I could have used them if he didn't take them, but now that I've got a nice string of Via cars, I don't need them at all. And finally, the main object of this update, and no, this is not a Challenger or a big boy. UP 844 in the Greyhound paint from Rivarossi. Just going to clear the switches with this. It's not DCC or sound or any of that. Well, not yet at least. At some point I will put a Tsunami decoder into it. In fact, this is probably my next project. So it can run with the Daylight, the J-Class, the Niagara, the Santa Fe. I love the 484 wheel arrangement. I might be getting a big boy, because that Climax, which The bottom of it there, the shell is getting tweaked by an artist for me. A guy came into the hobby store, the shell was sitting there and said that he had to have it. The original offer was a $200 oil painting. I believe it's an oil painting. I just know it's a painting that he declares is worth $200, but he hasn't been lying at all to us at the store so far. And yes, both lights do work. That other noise you heard was an engine at the end of the siding. My little 080 is sitting there. Oh, and instead of putting the whistle and the bell on the Mikado, it went on the 080 plus marker lights in the fender. These coaches have made a return on borrowing from the person I traded them to, and I don't know if he wants them back now. There's two of them there that go with this box car, the two reefers, which is one there and one at the front of the Via, because I needed to make a transfer type style car to hook up to Knuckles and the horn and hook, because I haven't changed the ones in the Via yet. Besides that, the Mikado's still sitting over there. Well, it's sitting over there now. I didn't mean to get around to it. I've been working on turning dummy Go units. I have a project bin right here for the hobby store, and this is all that's left is this one Go unit. I've already powered up 2 for them. So I've been busy. Besides that, the club open house went well. We only had one collision, which was a funny one to me because it was one owner. Set up a CP passenger train, had it going, and then wanted to add in his Via Rapido cars, the LRC cars from Rapido. He set up 3 of those in a locomotive, and before he had it moving, his other passenger train came up behind him and hit him. It was really funny because of all the cars he chose to hit the Rapido LRC cars, which are worth a lot more than the CP coaches he was running. So it just goes to show you don't always have to pay attention to other people. You just have to pay attention to what's behind you, as he learned in a very unique way. Besides that, I'm just working on rolling stock and locomotives, getting them all set up. And once I find a nice bit of the cork matting, this whole thing will be stripped. The cork matting will go down, because then the track will be level with the building, the turntable, and the shed. And then I can fully wire everything in. I'll put the holes in to power up the turntable. I'll start working on putting roads in, but I just haven't gotten around to getting the mat yet. I'm just too lazy to go out and look for it right now. I've been having a lot of fun rebuilding stuff, so we'll see what happens with this when I send it back to Backlund. Chances are I'll probably get the engine out of the overland set as a return if they can't fix this, or they just put a new motor in. I don't know yet. But the Backlund, it's a Spectrum, the SD45, so I have no idea what's going to go on with that, because I don't even think Backlund produces the 45 anymore. And if they do, they don't produce the Burlington Northern, because it's in their catalog. There's Reading, I think 2 other railroads you can get them for. I wouldn't mind the Erie. I think the Erie Lackawanna is one option. I wouldn't mind that one, and they come with DCC. So we'll see what happens, and when it happens, I'll be sure to inform you. And back for a moment with the 844. The owner that I got this off of eBay. The original owner had 2. He had 844 and 836 in this paint. We tried to get both. He never returned our message. I mean because the owner of the hobby store, I used his account. He never returned the message about the other one, and it's still on eBay up for sale. And man, is this a good runner. So I'm assuming this other one's a good runner. So the easy way to find the 484s on eBay, just type in 484. Because then you'll get all 484s, and it broadens it, because if you're looking for a specific numbered 484, you'll only find the people on eBay that are posting it that have put specifically titled for that thing you're looking for. If you broaden it, you will find people that might have mispronounced it. I have seen people put in 484 when it's the duplex, the Pennsylvania 4444, because it does look like a 484, but it's really a 4444. And one of my friends missed out on one for 99 cents because he put it in his watch list and forgot about it. Oh well, before I ramble on, thank you for watching, enjoy your day, and have fun.